Yeah, guys, so there's a trade that I just took that I want to post. I just want to carry you guys through. Let me show you exactly how I did that. So let's go all the way up to the daily time frame or even the weekly. Now we don't need it on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. So as you can see on the daily time frame, we're kind of bearish. I mean, we've been bearish. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then a lower low all the way down there. And then we're expecting the market to make a lower high over here. So that was the whole logic behind the trade, right? So now the question is, how do we get in short? So let's just go in the lower time frames and see what we can get. As you can see, the market's really consolidated around here. The market opened here this week. You can see Sunday. It opened, it pushed all the way up and then made a pullback and then just consolidated, just ranged. Then FOMC last night happened. You can see this market dropped about 1,500 pips. So this market pushed up, grabbed all the liquidity up above here, and then the FOMC came and pushed the market all the way down. Let's measure and see how many pips. I think it was 1,500 or 1,600 pips. It dropped remarkably yesterday, as you can see. This was 1,600 almost. Yeah, almost 1,600 pips drop. Just imagine. And I didn't capture anything from it. So yeah, I was just waiting for a pullback. So as you can see, this market collapsed. So this pullback was coming and we expected it to stop somewhere because we had a support here. We had a support here, we had a support here. So we're expecting the market to stop along here, along this range. I mean, for a resistance. So we're just expecting that level. So let's go down on the 2H. As you can see, the 2H gives us the same story. The market came to the support levels and then give us a resistance. But unfortunately, I wasn't around to grab the trade on the 1H. As you can see, the market just came down and consolidated a bit and then it broke out and then the massive collapse. So yeah, that was it. So for today's trade, I came down to the 15 minutes because I needed a reason to join this trade. Then I realized that we had this level. As you can see here, we have this resistance level, support level, which would likely turn resistance. As you can see, had this number of rejections. So I simply just took notice of that particular level, which is here. Wiki, yeah. So this was the level. And then I just went down a lower time frame to see if I can get reasons to go in. Yeah, so before that, I selected a take profit level, which is the 42.40. I can't really disclose why I selected that level, but as you can see, it was the 42.40. Yeah, so this were the resistance levels that I was expecting to see the market rejection from for us to push all the way down to my take profit level. So I simply just went lower. The 3 minutes can show you the rejections perfectly, but I think the 1 minute does more justice. You can see 1 rejection, 2 rejection, 3 rejection, 4. So when I saw these rejections, I just knew. So I just waited for an entry criteria to be met on the lower time frame. And if I zoom out or in, you can see we had this rejection, this rejection, this rejection, this rejection. So when I saw them, I just quickly entered. I think I entered somewhere here, and then kept my stop loss above this high, and then my take profit all the way down here. And as you can see, the market has started playing around my take profit level. That's what happens sometimes. It came very close to it, and then it rejected, and then it's coming down, and then it's rejecting again. So it might pull back a little bit in before coming back down to hit my take profit. But I'm not really scared about any of this, simply because if you go back and you see that I've broken even right here. So I'm not really scared. I'm not really scared what happens. I've broken even right here, as you can see. This was my entry, and then my take profit. I mean, my stop loss was above here, and my take profit level is down here. So this rejection coming in, and then this rejection coming in is not anything that I'm worried about, because even if you look at the graph, we have a kind of like a trend line somewhere here. You can see the market has already started rejecting that trend line. You guys are lucky to have. You can see the market is rejecting that trend line, and it also has an order block sitting there right there. So it's a pretty strong level that can push price from this particular level all the way down to my take profit level. So I'm not really scared. And plus, I've broken even. If this market decides to go all the way back up, I'll lose 0. I'll lose nothing. But if it decides to reject these levels and then continue coming down, we'll hit this level for my take profit. And I would have also followed my rules by holding the trade all the way to full take profit. So whatever happens, I mean, I'm covered either way. So I don't really have to be scared in any way. Yeah, so that's it. I just tried to explain the trade that I took, and I think it was an amazing trade. a nice scalp on gold. I also took another trade on Euro USD, but I only posted this one, so it's this one I can talk about. All right, peace out. Hope you guys are killing it as well. Big moves. See you guys.